After 25 years of installing landscapes, I've learned that some plants are like bad neighbors. They look great at first, but they eventually cause nothing but trouble. I've installed thousands of plants over my career, and today I'm sharing the 10 species I will never put in a landscape again. I can almost guarantee at least one of these is in your yard right now, and it might be doing more damage than you think. Stick around, because for every bad plant, I'm going to give you a superior alternative that will actually help your local ecosystem. Let's get started. English ivy, Hedera helix. Number 1 is the infamous English ivy. It's a classic, but it's an ecological nightmare. It grows in sun, it grows in shade, and it uses modified roots called tendrils to latch onto anything. I've seen it literally pull the mortar out of 1930s brick buildings and tear vinyl siding right off a house. But the worst part? It's a tree killer. It girdles trunks and climbs to the very top, suffocating the limbs until the tree dies. If you want a ground cover, consider wild ginger. If you want a climber, go with climbing hydrangea. Just stay away from the ivy. Number 2, Chinese privet, Ligustrum sinense. Next is the Chinese privet. It's beautiful in the spring with white flowers, but it has completely taken over native landscapes across the country. It's drought-resistant and tough, which sounds good, but that's exactly why it's so invasive. It crowds out the plants that actually belong there. Instead of privet, I highly recommend the wax myrtle or the Carolina laurel cherry. They provide that same dense screening you're looking for without the ecological destruction. Number 3, Japanese honeysuckle, Lonicera japonica. We all love the smell of honeysuckle, but the Japanese variety is a strangler. It twines around trees and fences so tightly that it's nearly impossible to remove. It decimates native vegetation by sheer force. If you want that beautiful vine look, use our native trumpet honeysuckle or Carolina jessamine. You get the flowers and the fragrance, but without the fortress effect that traps your other plants. Number 4, spreading bamboo. Bamboo is the ultimate privacy screen, but it's an impenetrable fortress that will eventually haunt you. Its roots, called rhizomes, can travel under sidewalks and driveways, popping up in places you'd never expect. I once worked on a project where it took multiple rounds of heavy machinery and industrial-strength herbicides just to clear a small patch. Save yourself the headache and the potential lawsuit from your neighbor. Avoid bamboo at all costs. Number 5, butterfly bush, Buddleia davidii. This one might surprise you. Butterflies love it, right? Well, they love the nectar, but their caterpillars, the future butterflies, cannot eat the leaves. In many regions, it's also considered highly invasive. A far better choice is any species of milkweed. It provides nectar for the adults and is the only food source for monarch caterpillars. You're not just feeding the butterflies, you're raising them. Number 6, Bradford pear, Pyrrhus caleriana. The Bradford pear was once the most popular tree in America. It has beautiful white flowers and great fall color, but it has a fatal flaw. Its crotch angles are too narrow. When the branches get as thick as the trunk, they become incredibly heavy. The moment you get a strong wind or an ice storm, this tree will be the first one to split apart. It's also spreading like a weed into our native forests. If you want a flowering tree, look at the eastern redwood or a flowering dogwood. They are structurally sound and twice as beautiful. Number 7. Silver maple, Acer saccharinum. Silver maples grow fast, but they don't live long, maybe 50 years if you're lucky. They have weak wood that breaks easily in storms, and their roots run very shallow. These roots will bulge up your sidewalk, crack your foundation, and make it impossible to mow your lawn. If you want a maple, I suggest the Japanese maple for smaller spaces, or the red maple if you want a native giant that won't destroy your driveway. Number 8. Heavenly bamboo, Nandina domestica. I don't mind Nandina, as long as it's a non-fruiting variety. The traditional varieties produce red berries that birds eat and spread into the woods. The berries also contain cyanide, which can be toxic to some bird species. Look for sterile cultivars like Sienna Sunrise or Harbor Dwarf. You get the beautiful foliage without the invasive berries. Number 9. River birch, Betula nigra. I actually love the river birch, but people plant them in the wrong places. Because they have very shallow, long-running roots, they should never be planted close to a house or a sidewalk. They will scalp your mower blades and eventually crack your concrete. If you have a massive open space near a water source, they're perfect, but in a small suburban lot, they are a ticking bomb for your infrastructure. Number 10. Bald cypress, Taxodidium disticum. And finally, the bald cypress. It's a native, but it grows knees, vertical root structures that can grow 4 feet high. If you try to grow this in a regular lawn, those knees will destroy your mower. It also drops tiny needles that are a nightmare to clean up. If you love the look, but want an evergreen that stays well-behaved, consider the Japanese cedar or Cryptomeria japonica. It gives you that soft texture without the knees or the mess. Choosing the right plant isn't just about what looks good at the nursery today. It's about what that plant will do to your home and your environment 10 years from now. By avoiding these 10 mistakes and choosing native alternatives, you're building a landscape that is sustainable, safe, and truly beautiful. Do you have a plant in your yard that you just can't stand? Or maybe one I missed? Let's talk about it in the comments below. If you found this professional insight helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more gardening wisdom. Until next time, happy gardening.